Hello and welcome back to another St. Joe's baseball game. Today versus the 4th ranked Gloucester Catholic Rams. We start this game 2-0. On the mound for St. Joe's is Brian Rios. Had a tough outing last time in the season opener. 4 innings pitched with 8 hits and 5 runs, so you need a big bounce back start here. The third pitch is fouled down the right. Tavecchio can't make the play. It's out of the park. That'll be a 2-1 count for RJ Mastaro.
Turn that barrel, Matty.
Sorry, Matt Leahy is up to bat. They're having a very hot start to the year with 1,000 OPS, 2 doubles and a homer. Takes his pitch way inside, and now it's a 3-1 count. He's fouled off down the third base line. Payoff pitch. Outside. First step out of the game for Brian Rios is a walk to Matt Leahy. That'll start off the Rams. The man on first.
Come on, RJ.
Now up to bat, RJ Mastaro for the Rams. Rios gets the first pitch in for a strike. Mastaro off to a very hot start, 1,400 OPS. He's got a double and a homer as well. Good move by Rios, but can't get him out there. Now the 0-1. Just up. Make it a 1-1. Leahy on first base already has 2 stolen bases on the year, so Mark Giulici, the senior, is watching him very close. He's also taking a very big lead. And there'll be a controversy on the pickoff to see if he stepped off or not. After a lot of controversy, they did not call the balk. So still have a 1-1 count now first. Leahy takes off, and it's a hit down the third base line. Leahy going around third. He's going to get in. Mastaro has a stand-up RBI double to start this game for the Rams. St. Joe's already taken a 1-0 lead down. Now Damon Sirianni up to plate. Another senior for Gloucester. One up count for Rios. Just outside the slider. He'll start off 2-0. The Star taking a big lead off second. Now he'll ground it to Josiah. He'll get the first out of the game. Sirianni grounds out for the first out. And now Mustaro is on third base, so we'll have 1 out, man on third. Hard hit and pass to Josiah Brown for the second run of the game. Gloucester taking an early 2-0 lead from Brian Rios. Rios with that RBI single there. Now he's on first. Rios gets the first strike down to Siri. Cerisi, the super senior. Very hot start to the year. 4 RBIs, a homer, and 1,250 OPS. He hits it hard. Bobby Christensen on second base makes a good play. Gets out at second. Josiah Brown for 2, and it won't go. So Cerisi grounds out. It's a fielder's choice. There'll be 2 outs in the inning. Now Tyler Bunton, the senior, stepping up to plate for the Rams. Clean count. Starts off with a strike outside and he takes off. Bad throw by Giulisi. That'll be a stolen base for Cerisi. That's Cerisi's first stolen base on the year. And now bunting as a man in scoring position. Rio starts with this count 0-2. Great curveball there. After a 2-run first inning, we're looking at 2 outs, 0-2. Rio trying to get out of this first inning. Ball up high. Gets a count for 1-2. Hard hit down look, and that's a hit for bunting. They're raving around Cerisi. Got a home, big play at home, and they got him. Great relay from Drew Zamedi to Giulisi to get the 3rd out of the inning. But after 2 runs for the Rams, that'll be 2-0. St. Joe's down early. See you at the bottom of the 1st.
And we are live here at St. Joe's, back here at the top of the second inning. Gloucester Catholic leads 2-0 over the Falcons. And to be quite honest with you, Jack, I want you to kind of fill me in on what's been going on in this game. Just ran out to the field, fresh off of a plane, just to get to this game. So what are we seeing so far from the Falcons, Jack?
Falcons is just a lot of hits. Brian Rios, I believe, is coming down the fourth of the game. Gloucester trying to get in their third run right now. No play at the plate there, so that'll be 3-0 for the Rams, but just a bunch of hits on Rios, and it's just a bunch of singles and doubles to get these Rams into a 3-0 lead.
That's a brutal way to start off the commentary there. It's going to be another run for Gloucester Catholic. They take a 3-0 lead at the top of the second, only 1 out so far. Like you said, it's Rios at the plate. St. Joe's is going to be known for their hitting this year. They got some solid pitchers, but those 9 guys they got holding the bat in the lineup this year are really where they're going to get their wins. It's Matt Leahy up at bat for the Rams. A strike there from Rios. Leahy, a D1 rider commit. Shout out to Gio Alejandro of St. Joe's for wrestling. Another good
Maddie.
ball, but they're going to call it a ball there.
Big part, buddy, big part.
We're at the top of the order. This is big for Rios to get out here. Pitch,
Really good
nice
take right there.
curveball. Once again, just outside, another ball. 2-1.
Come on, torch him right here. Let's go.
No good contact there from Leahy out to left field. Is it gone? Almost hits the wall. Runners advance. It's going to be a double for Matt Leahy and a 4-0 lead for the Rams over St. Joe's early on in this one. And Gio Lucy's going to go have a word with his pitcher. We are back. Rios still on the mound for the Falcons. It's going to be RJ Mastaro. Leads the team in on base plus slugging percentage of 1.401 for Mastaro. Pitch, nice hit there from Mastaro off to center field. And gets under it. And the throw to second, nearly there in time. Not quick enough. Nice catch there by Robbie Corbella, the senior. Ooh, nice pitch there by Rios. Seems like every pitch right now is a strike, and if it's not a strike, it's usually a pretty solid hit from Gloucester Catholic. So want more consistency here from Brian. Damon Suriani at the plate for the Rams. Nice contact there, out to Josiah Brown at short. And that'll end the top of the second, getting Suriani out at first. So a couple runs there for Gloucester Catholic. St. Joe's finally able to get out of the top of the second. We'll be right back for the bottom. We are back here for the bottom of the second. St. Joe's trails 4-0 against Gloucester Catholic. Need a big inning here. Off at bat is Tyler Delvecchio. First pitch is in the third. That's a 1-0 count. And Delvecchio seems to always swing for the fences in this St. Joe's uniform. Next pitch here by Vaccarella, another ball.
0-0.
2-0 for Delvecchio. Pretty solid situation there for the senior. And there's the first strike, 2-1 count.
2-4-1. Stick with me, Joe. Over your way, guys. Look alive, baby.
Delvecchio facing the fourth pitch here. It's going to be another ball, 3-1. And Jack, do you even think about swinging here if you're Delvecchio?
I don't think you do. I think you just, right now with no runners on in the first inning, now you're starting off this inning, just keep it on your shoulders, and he does with a walk.
So a 4-1 count there for Delvecchio. He's going to take his base. And Jack, correct me if I'm wrong, I think that's the first base that St. Joe's is standing on here today in this game. So a little bit of progress could go a long way for the Falcons. It's going to be Christian Ascona, the lefty up at bat for the Falcons with Delvecchio on first. Pitch by Vaccarella is a fastball off the left. They're going to call it a strike. So 0-1 here for Cones.
4-3-0.
Oh, a swing and a miss there for Ascona, 0-2. Delvecchio was put in a great situation at his at-bat. Now Ascona in the worst situation possible. Oh, a swing, nice hit out to center field. It's going to find ground, Delvecchio rounding third. And Delvecchio's going to stay at third with Ascona at first. So the first hit of the game for the Falcons. No outs here in the bottom of the second. Delvecchio already on third. And the junior, Joe Zamiti, is up at bat. And Zamiti, Jack, we were just talking about it before. I would say arguably the best fielder on the entire team for St. Joe's. Has also been very, very solid up at the plate in his very first year on varsity. So really impressive start to the year for Zamiti. Man on first and third for Zamiti. No outs. Vaccarella tried to pick off Delvecchio at third. Didn't even throw it. Nice contact there for Zamiti. And it finds ground. Delvecchio is going to go home and get the first run of the game for St. Joe's. So Joe Zamiti, mentioned he's having an impressive start to the year. Keeps it going with that out back, getting the first run of the game for the Falcons. Sirianni going to have a talk with his pitcher, Vaccarella. With Will Ramsey, the senior, up at bat. He's got some midi on first, that's Kona on second.
Like 92 from there, from RJ.
Vaccarella's 21st pitch of the game won't be here just yet. He's going to feint a pickoff at second to Combs. Now here is that 21st pitch. Oh, very good pitch there from Vaccarella. Just barely cutting the outside. To 0-1 for Ramsey.
Go!
Bunt here from Ramsey. It's gonna be out at first. The sacrifice bunt, advancing Cones to third and Zamidi to second. Now yet another senior up at bat, Connor Drury.
Go! Back to you, Jackal. Oh, you go, Jones, go!
So Jack, a really good situation here for St. Joe's. How disappointed would you be if no more runs got scored in this inning?
Yeah, especially being down 4-1, you have to get some runs here. Second and third, one out.
First pitch in the dirt for Drury. It's a 1-0 count once again. Zamidi is on second as Kona on third. Ooh, nice contact there from Connor Drury. And it finds the middle of left and center. And an error out there in the field. That's going to bring home 2 runs for the Falcons. As Kona and Zamidi getting home off the hit from Drury. And just like that, St. Joe's is grinding their way back into this game. Only trailing by 1 now. Now the youngest player in the game for the Falcons up at bat, Bobby Christensen, the sophomore. Got contact on that one. It's going to be a foul ball off to the right. With Drury on first. Second pitch from Vaccarella is a strike. It's an 0-2 count for Christensen. St. Joe's has been in this situation before in this very inning. And obviously it's been going pretty well for them. We'll see if Christensen can find his way out like his teammates. Pitch. Nearly hit Bobby. Almost looked like it did as Drury is going to take second off of the wild pitch. So a 1-2 count now for Bobby. Bobby gonna take time here. Another pitch caught swinging was Christensen. And that'll be a strikeout there. And we're back to the top of the order with Gialusi off at bat. Jack, if you remember from the first inning, what happened with Gialusi when he started off the game for us?
Yeah, he started off the game with a pop out down the right field line. Not, like Mark Gialusi, who gets a lot of hits. So hopefully he can get his first hit of the game here.
Yeah, I mean, we had high expectations for Mark coming in this year, but somehow, he's still exceeding those. Just putting up the numbers right now for the Falcons. 7 for 11 on the season, as well as GMC's Player of the Week for this past week. First pitch was a ball for Vaccarella. Second pitch gets contact from Gialusi. It's an error at third. And Connor Drury is going to tie the game up. So he just decided to take third. And just like that, Mark Gialusi is on third base. with Carvelli up at bat and 2 outs. The pitch for Carvelli. It was close. It's going to be 2-0 here for Roger Carvelli. Pretty solid start. Next pitch here, there's contact from Carvelli. Goes right to first base. Carvelli might be able to get it. And they're going to call him out. Man, that was milliseconds there for Roger Carvelli in that first base. But nonetheless, 4 runs in the inning for St. Joe's, somehow tying this one up. And just like that, we got a ball game here at St. Joe's.
Who's off?
Yeah.
We're back at the top of the third here. Brian Rios still has the ball. Here he gave up 3 runs in the first, 1 in the second, so he's trying to get his first scoreless inning here as he starts off with a 1-0 count. Doria, the Rams right now. They'll take the first ball and that'll be a 1-1 count.
He's a little unscheduled.
He'll hit it hard. Right to line, it'll be a hit. His second hit of the game, now he's 2 for 2. The Miami commit. Rio starting off this inning, as he has for the others. Starting off slow. Now Cerisi up the bat for the Rams. Starting off this game 0 for 1. He hits it hard down the left field line. Drury going back, and that's out of here. Cerisi takes a 6-4 lead for the Rams. His second homer on the year. The Immaculata commit.
Way to start it, Tate.
So Rios threw 4 innings over in the first 2.
That haircut.
Another 2 in the third.
Boy, stay out.
Not a great start from him today. So now the catcher, Mark Julius, will go to his pitcher, Rios, after giving him 6 runs in the first 3.
Yeah, and Jack, just real quick, I mean, I know Gloucester Catholic is top 5 in New Jersey, but, man, 6 runs allowed in the first 3 innings, and we're just starting the 3rd inning. Do you even think about taking Rios out this early?
I think you have to. I mean, it's such a competitive game, and you're in this game within 2 runs. You have a lot of, pitchers ready to throw in this game since they have a scrimmage coming up, and they haven't had a game recently. So I think most pitchers are ready. So I think it's just throw their best arms. Rios starts this count 1-0 to Bunting.
Pitchability.
Bunting also started off this game 1 for 1. The Wilmington commit. Wando is just outside. Rios trying to find his control here. Two R's foul down the left field line. Drury makes a nice play to get the first out of the inning. So after a 2-run homer, Rios fights back and gets the first out of the inning.
Yeah, I thought we were going to see another Zamidi masterclass there, but Drury stole the spotlight there. But hey, I don't think Zamidi or Coach Murray are too mad at who's the one catching the outs. I mean, they just want the outs overall.
So the freshman Bogart up to play now. Also 0 for 1 in the day. He'll take the first ball. Bogart with a real hot start to the year. 1,300 OPS and a homer. He'll take that strike for a 1-1 count. And the 1-1 is fouled back. Rios trying to get his second out of the inning. His 50th pitch is in there for strike 3.
Let's go.
So after giving up a 2-run homer, he gets a quick 2 outs.
Come on, Terry.
Now Terranavo, who walked last at bat, coming up to the plate with 2 outs, nobody on. Rios gets the first strike.
Good take.
And he gets another curveball right in. Great first 2 pitches. And the 0-2. Rios starting off this inning with a 2-run homer now, trying to fight back. Get the third out if he can with the 1-2 now. Terranavo swings in the dirt for the third out of the inning. So after he starts off this inning with a 2-run homer, he gets a quick 3 outs, and we'll see you at the bottom of the 3rd. So after Rams get a 2-run third inning, St. Joe's here on the bottom of the third, trying to match that. Josiah Brown to the plate will take the first strike down the middle. Becquerel also with a slow start this game. 2 innings pitched, 4 hits and 4 earned runs. Seth Bryan looks at the curveball inside. We'll get a 1-1 count here. Brown with a pretty slow start to this year. He's usually one of the better players on St. Joe's, going 3 for 12. But it's a hard ball to center field. Rams are tracking it, and it gets down. Josiah Brown will pick up a double to start off the inning for St. Joe's.
Yeah, and Jack, you were just mentioning how the super senior Josiah Brown had a slow start to the season. I think that was the perfect answer that you could have gotten to that comment before, but I don't think you're too mad about it. I think that was an incredible play by Brown, and maybe that's what sparks him getting back into that flow of things here in the season.
So Delvecchio, who started the second inning with a walk, started that whole rally, comes up here, the man on second, scoring position. Delvecchio also with a slow start to the year, 1 for 10, but 5 walks in the year as he stares down the first ball. Becquerel's 30th pitch is hit hard down the third base line. Good play by the third baseman. Can't get the tag. Can't get the out at first. So after a bad arrow, Josiah Brown will get in to the 5th run of the game for St. Joe's, and Delvecchio will move to second. Lineman with the error there will get Josiah Brown in. And St. Joe's is now down 6-5.
Play the game.
In the bottom of the third.
Yeah, and you mentioned lineman. It looked like he was just trying to make a decision whether to try and go for Josiah at third or make the throw, and he tried to do a little bit of both, and obviously it didn't turn out too well. Just a freshman, too, so you know that those types of plays can really get to you early on in your high school career.
So now Josiah, now 12 in the air with a double and a walk. He hits it hard down the first base line, and he can't field it cleanly. So now as Conan makes it first and third for St. Joe's, no outs. Now the hot bat of Joe Zamiti come up the plate. Had an RBI single last at bat. The Rams will take a timeout.
Go, 3-4-1.
Zamiti's 6 for 13 on the year with 4 RBIs. But he's really playing the best with his glove with 13 assists on the year. It's most in the team. Becquerel and their coach is arguing over the signs right now. A bit of a delay in the game.
Yeah, it looks like Becquerel is just having a screaming battle with Coach Dennis Barth on which pitches to go with here. So maybe Zamiti has an advantage with this at bat.
Clean count for Zamiti. Outside for the first ball.